Have you ever used the Dollar Tree Potpourri or the dollar store mirrors to create fall decor? Those are just two of the items I'll be using today to create some easy, budget friendly DIYs as part of the Talented Creators collaboration. Let's get started. My first Dollar Tree hack is going to be using one of their plastic mirrors. The first thing I'm going to do is cover the center and then give it a good coat of white spray paint. This gives me a base and makes my acrylic paint a lot easier to adhere to the surface. So what I'm trying to achieve here is a wood look. So I'm using my apple barrel burnt umber paint and I'm going in the direction of the petals. I'm calling them petals because when I saw this mirror, I saw a sunflower. So that's what I'm going to be transforming this mirror into. And I'm really not going for total full coverage because it just adds to that rustic look if a little bit of the base coat shows through. At first, I tried the antique wax, but it just wasn't giving me the coverage that I wanted, especially when I went to rub it in or wipe it back. So I switched to the burnt umber, but you could use any color you wanted, any shade of brown. I just thought the brown would be a good base coat to start with. And then, of course, I go around the center portion as well. If you are new here or returning, welcome. My name is Robin, and I'm so glad you're here crafting these fall DIYs with me. Okay, so now we get to the creative part. You can make your sunflower any color you'd like. I am drawn to the more darker tones, as I have stated before. So the first coat of yellow I'm using is called King's Gold by Apple Barrel. And I'm just taking my time going in with my flat brush and just giving it a haphazard coat, if you will. Once again, I don't really care if it's full coverage or not. Once that coat had dried, now I'm going in with a darker shade of yellow called Golden Harvest, and that is also by Apple Barrel. And this just adds a richness and darkens up the base layer of yellow just a little more. But you can still see the brown underneath. And I think this is where you really begin to see this plastic mirror actually start to look like wood. This video is part of the Talented Creators collaboration that is hosted monthly by DIY with Aurea and hosted by Loli D's Creations. This month's guest host is Creating It Myself, and the co-host is Grace's neighbor, Sharon. When you're done with this video, please go check out their channels and the playlist that I've got linked below. I know you will get tons of inspiration. This mirror was the only required item that we had to incorporate into one of our DIYs. I've never crafted with one of the Dollar Tree mirrors before, but as I was doing this DIY, I was sitting here thinking to myself, Robin, you should have got more than one because how cute would this be with maybe some big dowel rods on the back? You could put some leaves down that. Stick it into a planter and make some giant sunflowers. That would be really, really cute, I think. And you could do them different colors. So as you just saw, I used my Fabri-Tac glue and some twine, covered up the entire center of the mirror, and now I'm just singeing off the fuzzies, which is totally optional if you don't like playing with fire. And then I just attached a black button to the center, and this is how it turned out. What do you guys think about it? Would you try this idea? It's really easy, super fun, and can be done in so many different colors. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I got this inspiration from my friend Amanda at Six Kids and a Glue Gun for this really easy DIY wreath. You'll need three things: lots of hot glue, a wreath form, and some potpourri. Now, I got all of this at the Dollar Tree. Plus, I had a bag of potpourri at home that was pumpkin spice flavored that I completely forgot about. So, all I did was just start hot gluing the biggest pieces down to the top and then began filling in the gaps where you could see any green. I love the dark reds for fall. I just love it. And it smells really good. But I added in some of the more earthy pieces, pieces that look like, I don't know what they are. Wood? I really can't tell, but they break apart really easily. And it's so easy to make: hot glue, potpourri, and a wreath ring. You could add whatever you wanted to this. Some pine cones would be cute, maybe some leaves. Wreaths like this are very expensive, and this one was for less than, say, $5 or $6. Let me know what you think down below. I love it when I get to show off what you guys have been creating, and Lori has been really, really busy. Take a look at her chicken. Oh, and that pig gets sloppy. Love it. And then that wreath, I think it's so pretty. Thank you so much, Lori. I love to show off what y'all have made. Be sure to email pictures to me at the email address on the screen, and I will feature them in an upcoming video. Grab yourself a box of tumbling tower blocks and some wood glue, because we're going to be making our very own version of the Dollar Tree wood cubes that measure about 2.5 inches square. So you're going to need 4 sets of 5 glued, and we're going to glue them together side by side like you see here. And then once all of those pieces have dried, we're going to alternate stacking them vertically, horizontally, until we have 5 sets of the 4 to make a cube. Now, I'm choosing to cover mine with scrapbook paper, and because my paper was so thin, I painted just the front side with some antique white paint. Now, because I tried really hard to make these as even as possible, so I cut out my paper to each individual block, and then I'm painting 3 sides and just the top with the celery chalk paint. I then took some I then took my glue stick, glued the paper down to the front. I painted some letters that I had in my stash to spell out the word fall. And I'm attaching all my blocks together, stacking them up vertically using wood glue. And guys, I apologize in advance. It was almost 3 o'clock in the morning before I got finished with this video, and I forgot to get a final picture of this one, but I think you get the idea. I am so, so sorry. Thank you all for sticking with me during this video. I'm literally running on 3 hours of sleep and caffeine. As I mentioned in my previous video, this is my birth month. Matter of fact, this coming week. So if you would like a chance to be entered to win some goodies, today's word is screwdriver, but you need to use the word screwdriver in a sentence down in the comments for a chance to win some goodies from me. This giveaway is something that I'm doing on my own and is not connected with today's collaboration. So, including in this gift goodie box will be one of these silicone mats similar to what you see me crafting on in my videos. This thing is wonderful. Oh, I just can't say enough good things about it. A couple of these glue spreaders. Save your paintbrushes and use these instead when spreading that glue. And you'll get some items from my stash. Haven't quite made up my mind yet what it's going to be, but you know it's going to be good stuff, because I would not send y'all junk because I love y'all. Okay? I'll have all the rules and all the info down in my description box. Please subscribe if you haven't already. That would really make me happy. Give this video a thumbs up. Share it out with your family and friends. And be sure to check out my friends for the Talented Creators Collaboration playlist. I appreciate you guys. I love you. And until next time, y'all go get your craft on. Bye. Now, y'all, I know deep down in my heart, you're not ready to stop crafting together. So I'm going to leave another fall video on the screen right now for y'all to go check out, and I will meet you over there.